take us back, Heather, to when we first started working together. How were you feeling about your career and life back then?
Yes, I think that I was just feeling a bit lost and not as energised with my work as I knew I had been in the past. And I think, on paper, the role I had was amazing, and perfect, and should have been everything, that I wanted from a role. And yet I wasn't getting that energy or that satisfaction from it that, I knew I could get from a role.
Awesome. So many people, and you might be feeling this yourself, so many people so talented, got so much more to give. So you probably were over-delivering, which I know you were, at least in your role, but it's that feeling internally, isn't it, that sometimes just go, I want more, or I can be more, or what was that sort of feeling, do you think?
It was more that I wanted to feel more engaged with it. So I was going through the motions. Like you said, I was delivering, I felt like I was achieving, but there wasn't that energy behind it. There wasn't that intrinsic motivation for me to do, over and above, or even more, or make an even bigger impact that I was missing.
I love that. And we absolutely know she can do that for certain. So brilliant. Thinking back on when we first started, what were you wanting to achieve when working together? What did you sort of have anything in mind that?
So I knew I needed to spend some time on me. Like, I think as, a mum, working life, it's really hard to find that time to focus on yourself. And, I knew that by committing to our time together,
yes,
that would ring fence that time, for me to work on me. I just didn't know exactly what I needed to work on or exactly what I needed to get out of it. And I think, the joy of our sessions together was that you took me on the journey, and the journey took us to wherever we need to go at that point in time. And so committing to our time together was a really big investment in time in me, and made sure that I prioritise that, as we all should, but we don't tend to. So it was a really, really good way of ring fencing that time and making sure that, I spent the time with you, to really decide what my next steps were.
Yeah. So critical. You've got a busy family, you've got more than multiple commitments. And so, sometimes we can be putting ourselves not even last, but down that. So absolutely committing that time and the investment of our energy and all of that. I love that. Absolutely awesome.